Mavericks, strap up, get ready. I know y'all feel this. I smell victory. Drop the beat. Yes, sir. Coach Burns, O-line, D-line. You would know. Go hard, go home.
I'ma be around to the day that I die. Step up in the O, we gon' take you for a ride. Ain't no competition, cause we beat them every time. It ain't no stopping us. It ain't no stopping us. Go hard or go home. This how we do it now. Go hard or go home. We finna break them on the show. Go hard or go home. This how we do it. We must protect this hoe. We must protect this hoe. We must protect this hoe. We got moves that'll make you go wild. What we do in the O, we'll do it out of time. I'ma be around to the day that I die. Step up in the O, we gon' take you for a ride. Ain't no competition, cause we beat them every time. It ain't no stopping us. It ain't no stopping us. Go hard or go home. This how we do it now. Go hard or go home. We finna break them on the show. Go hard or go home. This how we do it. We must protect this hoe. We must protect this hoe. We must protect this hoe.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? This is Ref from Refside Gaming, and I'm back with another video of the Omaha Mavericks Teambuilder Dynasty. Guys, this week we travel right up the highway into Lincoln to take on the pride of Nebraska, the Cornhuskers. Now, interesting story. Former athletic director and former player at Nebraska canceled the UNO or Omaha football team. Now, retribution. Here we go. Simple. Wipe that smile off of Herbie Husker's face. Let's go.
And the Huskers will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Got his man on the right. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Now, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Firing toward the end zone. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. This Husker running attack will hit you from all angles. You never know who's going to get it next.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing that hat game on the stadium jumbotron. Like, where's the ball underneath which hat that's going to move around? Always a lot of deception with this Cornhusker offense.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Mayer. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard.
All right, guys, hit that banked in. I thought he missed that. It's all good. Great defensive stand there by the Mavericks. Now let's go. Now let's get back on the field and let's put it back in the end zone. Let's go.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the left side. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a crease to the left. At the 40, there he goes. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Keeps looking downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback extends the play. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it
There
again.
we
Great
go.
job.
Come on, Mavericks. Let's go, baby.
It's still the first
That's
half.
2 tugs,
This unit looks
2
tired.
possessions. We need to keep it up. Let's go.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Though a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 45 on its way. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. They'll go to the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Rayola. He's got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the deep...
And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
INT. Let's go, Mavericks. Let's go.
They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
Offense set on first down. Going with the ground game left. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes the offense on second down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter.
All right, guys, here we go. It is the end of the first quarter. You see the Mavericks 14-3 Our run game is working for us, as you can see. 76 yards on the ground. Let's keep pounding it because obviously they can't stop it. Let's go.
Let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in their zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number one, you got to stop the run.
Play number 9 on this drive. The give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Skips away from pressure.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on it. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
And it's in for a touchdown.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
All right, guys, you see we go up 21-3. If you haven't figured it out by now, guys, we are a ground and pound type of team. We'll feed off the play action, etc., etc. I was trying to hit my tight end, because I love my tight end, guys. That just came over from the past dynasties. And, of course, my receiver coming across the middle. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to keep it up. We're going to keep pounding this. We're going to try to work this clock now. But we got to play defense. We got to stop them. Let's go.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree. If you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Looking to throw, it's Rayola. Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. And he's in for the score.
Picked off. That was Bouye. Look out, baby. Pick 6. Let's go. Retribution? Maybe. Let's finish it out.
Study all week about what's coming and what route
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to come in.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play at it.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I was sitting right there looking at him, going, no, no, no. Oh, well, it is what it is. Sorry for cussing.
Him and his wide receiver, they just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable.
Holding, bag it up.
Last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, 1st down. The give out of the gun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now on 1st down from the 43. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Oh, he wants it all. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Pressure coming. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it! And he will score!
Okay, so they finally get on the board after some cheesy play. But oh well, guys, there's too much time left. I got a minute and 36 to put some more points on the board before halftime. Let's go.
Airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Power football with the run.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Firing to the right, complete. Tackled, but he has a first down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Let's go. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got the back over the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. 2nd down coming up. The give to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still...
Well, guys, that one didn't go well. But 28-10 halftime. Mavericks over the Cornhuskers. We still got a whole half to play. Now, Nebraska get the ball first, if I'm not mistaken. And then we are just going to try and finish this thing out, guys. What do you think?
Thanks, fellas.
I know you love it because I'm loving it so far.
First 2 quarters in Lincoln. And
Look at that, Durango, 124 yards rushing so far. The true freshman. Hey, let's keep pounding it. Let's keep pounding it and pounding it, running it down their throats. Let's go Mavericks. Go hard or go home.
A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
All right, let's put a speed back there. Let's try to run this defense crazy real quick. Let's go.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Bogus call. They had to get me for holding there, didn't they? Against the big tight end Sykes. Oh, well. Let's go. 2nd and 13. Let's go.
We'll see if it costs this offense here. Got 5 on that last one. Now, how aggressive will they be on 2nd and inches? They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll go right back to the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first.
All right, let's put Durango back in there and pound it some more. You see we was driving that defense off the wall. You know what? Let's go Suggs, and then we'll put Durango as his backup. I don't want him to get too banged up a little bit, you know, with the new injury progression. And let's go Grant right behind Durango. Let's go.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rice is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 28 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's looking to throw it. Got the quick pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying the left side. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll put the tight end in motion. They're going back to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Going up top on 1st down. That pass is incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is...
I kind of sensed he was going to try to do that draw,
And on 4th down,
but I'm
they'll try
right
to put
there.
3
Let's
on
go.
the board.
Force the 3.
And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll try the left side. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Afterburners coming. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 The run to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll leave it with him. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew.
Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
All right, guys, let's take it to the 4th quarter, guys. It'll be 1st and goal when we return. But you see the score. The Mavericks, 35. Cornhuskers, 13. But you see the rushing stats. Look at that. I told you, bruh, we got a run game. Let's go. Let's finish this thing out.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to pound their way in. And it'll be a touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting them by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job on the offense extending their lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too.
Look at that toughness, just running for everybody. He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense.
Okay, so here come the cheese, right, with the break-in tackles like that. Whatever, guys, come on, let's go. I can just pound it again. Let's go.
Because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field.
I didn't even play for the onside kick, but it's all good. Let's go.
Touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running to a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the...
And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Here come the cheese.
This is a
It's all good. Let's go.
Pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to...
The pressure gets
Got
through.
him that time, didn't I?
Quarterback is sacked, and
All right,
the
now we're
two-point
going to set up for the
attempt is
onside kick. I
denied,
wasn't even
and the
thinking
lead stays
that
right
last
where it
possession.
is.
It's all good. Come on, buddy.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want to run it left here. At the 35 is open. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on.
And he breaks into the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance. Seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they're in for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
I think we may have just found a 1-2 punch at running back. Well over 300 yards rushing. They cannot stop our run. Let's go.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 19 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nair. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
That's one to deep.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Okay, ready? From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Quick strike complete. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Rayola. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Offense gets set for 2nd down. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Now from inside the red zone. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. From the gun, looking for a man. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Cheesy, it's all good. This is just cleanup detail, baby.
The chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now it's a two-possession game, down 15. They are running.
All right, now we're
set
set for onside kick. Let's go.
They'll line up for the onside kick.
Get it. There you
They
go.
hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the
Now,
hands team is
we're just
able
going to
to
pound it,
corral it.
make them use their 3 timeouts. Let's go.
All right, guys,
2:57 to go.
here's the offense back
I don't
on
think
the
you got a
field
shot,
again.
bruh, unless
This
they cheat me
offense
with
has
some
really
turnovers.
been
Let's go.
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Back to the ground game on the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, and he's coming first. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure we're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point. You're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
To the air, it's Raiola. They're trying to get to it. Complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On second down, he'll fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense.
That was cheesy. That was cheesy, and that was cheesy. Whatever. He's going for 2. A minute and 2 to go, guys. He's still down about 14 or 16 right now.
To go right to win this football game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Open space at the 25. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
I guess you can safely say this thing is over, huh?
To find a way to get a stop, and you
We just gonna pound it, man. We are just going to pound it.
Gave up a touchdown in the last
Let me
drive.
get in
You
the
need a turnover. You need to do something right
victory
now to stop
formation.
this momentum.
So with the late lead,
Victory
they're ready
formation.
to
This
just
baby's
drain
over.
the clock in
No sense of
victory
risking
formation.
injuries, right? Man.
With the game in hand,
We
the
doing this
offense
one
choosing to
for
just
Coach
have the quarterback
Burns,
take a knee.
Coach Pat Burns.
Now this team
He was
has
the last head coach
consecutive wins,
when they
and you
canceled the
start
football program.
expecting
So,
to find ways to win games, and you expect that you perform well enough to do so.
see the
that's really
Mavericks.
hard to stop.
You look at
It's a
Quarles, 6
mindset,
catches,
Reese. This team has it
164,
right now.
3
You can tell
tugs,
their
the
players
speedster.
trust each other.
That's
Big
right.
situations arise in
But
games,
then that
they're
rushing,
looking
look at
at
that,
each
that's the
other in the huddle on the
pick
sideline,
6 by Bouye.
expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start
It's
to
all
build
good,
that
man. It was a great game
confidence. You
overall,
start to string
though.
together positive beats, and you start to
You know, we
string
was
together positive
jumped all
plays.
over them
Now
in the
you
first
know
quarter,
you're
then they
not-
started to
you
mount
talk
a
about
comeback,
the
but it was
offseason,
too
oh,
late.
we want to
All right,
do
guys, you
this.
see the
Now
final
you're
score,
starting to execute,
56 to
put it together
40. You see that fourth quarter, we had a lot of things going on there, didn't we? Boy, boy, oh boy. All right, look at the stats. That's Raiola. We don't want to see him. He had yards passing, but whatever. Come on. Here's my guy. All right, you see Roosevelt. He was 10 of 15, 188. He was 66%, but he had 3 touchdowns. He had the 1 INT. That was on me. And then rushing, look at that. Durango, 24 carries, 162, 1 tug. And then Suggs, 17 carries, 157. He had 2 tugs. So look at this. Man, I think we found our 1-2 punch at running back. Man. So going into our conference, man, if they can't stop us, look out. All right, you see Roosevelt, he was 6 for 36 yards, 1 touchdown. Glover had 4 for 38. Looking at receiving yards, see Quarles, he had 6 for 164. He had the 3 tugs. Dunn, he had 3 for 15, and then Durango, 1 for 9. Look at all those pancakes. Sykes, the big tight end, he had 6 pancakes, guys. McLemore, right tackle, had 3. Quarles had 3. House had 2. Williams had 2. Dunn 2. Brandon had 1. And then McDonald had 1. Okay, defense. Who had my good sacks here, man? So Underwood, he had 2.5 sacks. Rhymes had the 1. And then Hakua had a 1/2 sack. Okay, so that helped out. INTs, so Gilliam had 1. And then Bouye had the 1 from 44. And then he took that one to the house, didn't he? It was 44 yards. Man, that's great. That's great. That's great. Kicking. Field goals made by Fialolo. No, he missed it. Fialolo, that's right. Okay, it's all good. Did we punt? No, we did not. Kick return. Betts had 2 for 28. Jackson had 1 for 18. And then Blue had the recovery on the onside kick. Punt return. Quarles only hit 2 for 9. Okay, so guys, that is it, man. We're going to move on, guys. Let's go to Hub. Hey, I leveled up 5 points. So we get 10 in the coaching. Okay, guys, we're now 2-0. We are now 2-0. No need to do no recruiting. We're going to do it offline. All right, we're going to advance to week 3, and let's check our schedule. Do we open the conference play this week? And Townsend, the middle linebacker, risk a transfer. Okay. Who our player of the game? Jordan Underwood was our player of the game. 4 total tackles, 4 for loss. He had all for loss. Okay, and then the 2 sacks. And he is just a sophomore. Look out. All right, do we open up conference play, guys? No, Quarles, he was offensive player of the week. 6 catches, 164 for 3 tugs. There you go. And the name suits him fine, Speedy. All right, guys, we open up conference play, and we're going up against Wayne State. That will be on the next episode, guys. We're going into Wayne, Nebraska to open it up against our conference foe. Well, guys, listen, man. I appreciate you making it this far in the video. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me, which is much appreciated. Man, I appreciate it. The next episode, guys, we will be going up against Wayne State. We're going to travel up the highway to Wayne, Nebraska to take on those Wildcats. Conference opener, guys. I appreciate you making it this far, man. You're the true GOAT, G-O-A-T. With that being said, man, Refside Gaming, I'm out. I'll catch you next episode.